Oh my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. He left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi.
Disclaimer. While we fully appreciate Weird Al Yankovic and all of his weirdness and his beautiful song he has written about Star Wars, while we do appreciate it, we do not appreciate the number 5 thing on our worst thing of the 1990s. Radio Disney. Now, if you're like me and Eliza here, you thought Radio Disney songs were the correct version of the song. So when I hear Weird Al Yankovic, The Saga Begins, I honest to God thought that was the song, and that the American Pie song I heard like 6 years later was a copy of The Saga Begins. And I don't know, but I feel like getting older I appreciate music more, and I feel like that era of my life was not okay by any means.
Yeah, it probably took me a good 5 years to reconcile that American Pie was the rightful, the original, the good version. For the longest time, whenever American Pie started and the chorus came, I would sing that part.
Yeah.
So,
do you know the song Mambo Number 5? Yeah, Radio Disney had a Disney version of that, and it was like a little bit of Mickey in my life, and I thought that was the song. And then I heard the real Mambo Number 5,
and
and I was
like Tina and Jessica, and I'm just
who are these girls? Who is this? Where's Mickey and Minnie? And then they were talking about gin and juice, and I was like, where's the ice cream? They went to the ice cream shop. That's not the song.
So thanks, Radio Disney, but no thanks. You ruined what could have been great things for us.
Severely hindered our music appreciation
for probably 10 years.
Until probably about last year.
It damaged us pretty good. So, yeah.
So, on that note, that brings us to the number 4 worst thing of the 1990s.
If you're watching this video, it probably took you 3 seconds to load it, but if you were living in the 1990s, it would have taken you 6 hours. 90s was the era of dial-up. I remember, I'm gonna date myself, right? Not that we're not doing that already right now. I would be on the computer and my dad would tell me to get off because he had to make a phone call. The days of dial-up and that awful screeching sound that it would make. Why couldn't there just be silence?
And they showed a little running man for AOL.
And it would probably take 10 minutes to get online.
Forever.
And videos was...
actually we waited a half hour for videos to load. And the video would only be 2 minutes. It would take a half hour.
Yep.
It was ridiculous.
So, yes.
Count yourselves lucky.
Moving on, number
3 on the worst thing
Legends
of the Hidden Temple contestants. As we previously mentioned, we love Legends of the Hidden Temple. We are all for that game show. However, I have a small problem with the turds that got to the temple and didn't know how to put together the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. What? It is 3 pieces! 3 pieces! I'm spitting now because I'm so jazzed about this.
And the crazy eyes.
It's a base, a middle piece, and a headpiece. 3 pieces. The headpiece with the long stick goes on the top. So I wouldn't touch that one until the last one. Then there's a middle piece, which had the arms, and a base, which is huge, and it's block shaped so you can put it in the stand. It's have you ever seen a monkey before? Honestly, I just need a break now. I'm so worn out. But really, you made it that far, and then you blow it by taking 20 of your 60 seconds putting together the Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
Which would have taken 7 if you were nervous. You know what I mean? It should really take like 5 seconds.
Unless you had Parkinson's, but I'm pretty sure they check for that stuff before you go on the show. Seriously. Alright.
Exasperating.
I'm good. Alright. That brings us to our number 2 worst thing of the 1990s is...
We're looking at it. Fashion. I mean, we don't wear any of this stuff now. Those popcorn shirts that start out really, really small and then they like blow up, but they still got like,
They're like bumpy.
but they're all like, yeah, and wrinkly and weird. Like scrunchies. Like, the reason we couldn't wear scrunchies is because we don't have them anymore. Because they're awful.
We actually went and tried to prepare for tonight's vlog. And you know what? We couldn't find anything from the 1990s. Because it either was burned or lost in space.
Or people are saving it for their Halloween costumes. Like, so, and, oh my gosh, and the headbands and the giant ass bows, all denim outfits.
All denim. Like, what? Jackets, shirts, pants. I'm sure if people could manage denim shoes. Like, I don't get it. Half shirts, spandex, like bright colors. Bright colors is fine, but bright colored like spandex.
When I was a child, I thought like, I mean, I didn't think, because they put me whatever they wanted to put me in, and I had like this awful jean vest had like shredded sleeves and like a pink cat like patch on it, and then everything was spandex. I had an orange spandex outfit. Like, that's not okay. And
H2T, head to toe.
orange spandex. Can you imagine? Oh, and those like leggings with like the stirrup strap.
Oh, those are horrible. I still don't understand. I
So,
don't get it.
I mean, kudos for being, I guess, original, but you just look awful. Like, nothing about me looked good in the 90s.
I mean, people love dressing up in like 60s gear, 70s gear, 80s gear. And then when you hit the 90s, it's kind of like just a topic for like Halloween. Like, ugh.
But there's a reason they haven't brought that shit back. And if they ever do, I won't give in to it. This
Fight the
will not
man!
happen again. So yes, all right.
That brings us to our number 1 worst thing of the 1990s. And I'm sure you're all gonna get the creeps just thinking about it. That's right, folks. Furbies. I mean, like, it was twitchy, I didn't like the eyes, and like, the beak was kind of weird. I mean, the whole general concept of the Furby was weird, but what really got me is when you would turn it off or take the batteries out and it would go off. And then you just crapped yourself right into your pull-ups, and like, it was not okay under any circumstance.
Yeah, we were gonna try and, bring some 90s stuff to our video, but we knew.
I could not have that in my apartment.
No.
I would have nightmares for weeks.
I mean, it's gonna be a rough night's sleep tonight, knowing that I had to think about Furbies today.
Yeah. I mean, like, they were really cool when, like, it was, like, their time. I mean, like, when they had, like, little Furby, like, keychains and stuff at McDonald's, like, I would go there every week. I would beg my grandparents to take me, which is why I'm bottom heavy. But, I mean, like, they were so cool. But then, once or twice was all I needed was for it to go off when I had buried it in my closet because I was sick of it looking at me. I would hear it go, "Brrr, Furby!" It was like the dead was rising from the grave, and you might as well just start saying your Hail Marys or shenanigans, because that was it. That was the end of your life, right there. It was gonna get you. And
it looks like a soul-sucking creature.
yeah. And you know what? What did people do with all their old Furbies? If we can't find them in Goodwill, I mean, like, I don't have any of my old Furbies anymore. Where did they go?
They're probably, like, starting a colony underground. They're coming back.
End of the world, folks. December 21st, 2012. Furbies.
Furby
Alien
uprising.
Furbies. That's it. They're aliens.
Oh, that's so obvious.
How did we miss this?
So, thank you, 90s. Thank you for the good times and making us look like this.
Yep. That's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching our 90s tribute. You'd be super jealous of our outfits.
Peace out.
Before you go, there's something I want you to have.
Oh, it's
Beautiful. But wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
But I thought the old lady dropped it into the ocean in the end.
Well, baby, I went down and got it for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oops, I